Hi there, I'm Midnight Fairy. I'm here to show you all the crystal locations and names. All the chords will be on screen at the top right. Let's start at BR. This one is called BR Tower Cave. Let's head this way to the next one. Over here is BR Top. Right there on that pillar I am shooting is another crystal. That one is called BR Pillar. Be very careful with this one. Snappers spawn in the water and won't hesitate to attack you. Now to the next crystal. It'll be located in this cave here. This one is called BR Rocky Cave. Let's head out to the last of crystals here. They both will be in this cave here. This one here is BR Lower Cave or BR Bio Cave. And finally, this one up there is BR Ledge. You can get to it by flying or through that hole there small enough. Now let's head on to the next crystal. This next one will be on the Cherry Blossom Island in the big lake there. Be careful when landing or you'll fall. This crystal here is just called Bio. The sad thing is that it is not ASD friendly. So they can't get up here no matter how hard they try. Let's head to this next crystal in these redwoods here. Be careful in the trees if you fly too low. The trees like to give hugs. And the ASDs have to watch out for rocks and logs when running along with the trees. This one I'm landing at is just called Ramp. It's going to be in this little cave here. Let's head out to the next set of crystals. These two big mountains are called Twins. It's a good fly to get up here, especially for the broods. Lots of stamina stopping. There is a pathway for the ASDs as well that I don't show in this video. Let me know if you guys want me to show it on my own ASD in another video. This first one we're going to is closer to the back on the smaller Twin Mountain. This first one here is called Bacon. There's a reason for that as well. Bacon was one of the old developers for the game that sadly passed away some years ago. He really loved this game and the good people that played it as well. You can still find his own dragon on these same snowy mountains on the legacy version of this game. Let's head to the next crystal up here. It is easy to spot unless it's cloudy or raining. This one's the bigger of the Twin Mountains. This crystal is called Big Snowy or Peak. Very easy to miss when it's covered in clouds up here. Let's head off the mountains to the next set of crystals. You see the big rock formation there? That rock formation is called Arch, and where we will find the next set of crystals. This first one here will just be called Lower Arch. ASDs can get up here easily, as I will show you the little path. Easy jumping or walking spot. Now for the next crystal. This one here is called Upper Arch. ASDs cannot get up here at all. It sucks. Anyways, on to the next crystal. It's gonna be down in this cave here. This one is called Arch Cave. Let's head to the next crystal. This next one is going to be a bit of a fly there. You have to go past a small snowy mountain there to get to it. ASDs can get to this one as well. It's just a long run. I can show the path for this one as well on my own ASD in another video if you guys would like to see that as well. For broods flying here, there are berry bushes in the nearby fields to help with hunger. There are also a few bugs for the other dragons scattered around. They're just hard to spot. This crystal here is going to be called Lime. No clue why, but that's fine. Not everything has to have a name that makes sense, really. Now we're going to go back to that small snowy mountain for the next crystal. This next set will be at these cliffs. This one is just called First Cliff. The next one here is just called Second Cliff. ASDs can get in here, which I will show you. Start from the top here. It is very important that you walk and do not try to run, or you will just fall off and have to start again. Take it slow once you make it to this point, or you will just fall off if you rush it. See? Easy to get to despite the fall damage. Now let's head to the next one. For ASDs, just run along the top of the cliffs and not the bottom to get to this crystal. This one is going to be all the way in the back here. This one will be promptly named Last Cliff. Now for the next crystal. The next one here can be hard to miss since it is in the middle of these redwood trees. This one is called Stupid Rock, or SR for short. The reason for that is because the crystal was first placed weirdly in a rock here. Then they removed the rock and left it as a floating crystal before we got how it looks right now. Now for the next crystals. These next two will be in a place in the middle of this forest called the Rockies. This one here is funnily enough called Rockies. A fun little spot in the open. Now to the next one. This one will be under this ramp here. This one is called Rocky's Cave, or just Bunker. As you can see, there are two ways into this little cave. Under the next crystal. We're going to that massive tree in the back there. That big tree is called the Elder Tree, or ET for short. You gotta be careful when going to this one. A boss snapper spawns here and will not hesitate to attack anything that gets near or in the water. There's a big angry boy there. Talk about timing. Let's take him out. Now this crystal is just called ET, or Elder Tree. Let's head to the next one. Now this next one is really tricky since it is close to the edge of the map. If you go to fire, you're going to hug the invisible wall and take damage. Following the chords can be tricky when the crystal icon is not on the compass. This one is in a very particular rock spot behind a hill. ASDs can get to this crystal. It's just a long way, and there are a lot of trees, rocks, and fallen logs in the way along with the hilly ground. This crystal is called Edge or 77. Since it's pretty much at the edge of the map and the chords are mostly sevens. Let's go to the next ones. The next set is here in Swamp. This place was made to have a lot of snappers spawning in it, so be careful, especially if you're an ASD. For this crystal, I'm going to show you the ASD way to it instead of flying in. There's a little rock ledge that you can go down. Remember, with ledges like this, we walk and do not try to run, or you suffer the fall down and have to try again. And we made it with some fall damage. Now this crystal is just called West Swamp. There's one of the paths to get out of Swamp. Let's head to the next one as we fly by what I like to call Shrek's house as a rock. This place is always so pretty at night with all the fireflies despite the angry snappers. This crystal is closer to the middle of the swamp. And it's just called Center Swamp. Just watch out for snappers. Let's head to the last crystal in Swamp. ASDs can get to all of these crystals in Swamp. It's just a long run, and you have to be careful of the snappers. This crystal is just called East Swamp, and you can jump up from the rock ledge next to it as an ASD, as to which I will fail that jump myself. You just need a small running start from here. This here is another path out of swamp. Let's go to the next crystal. This big crevice is called Ravine. The ASD can get to the crystal and ravine since they added a path there. I'll show you where it starts. You'll know you're by the path when you see the bioflower by the ledge up there. You can do the small run to get down, but do not jump or do the big run, or you will overshoot and fall to the bottom of the ravine. Getting out of the bottom of ravine is a pain. Now this crystal is just called Ravine. Let's head to the next one. The next place we're going to is called Pride Rock. And this crystal is called Pride Rock, or PR for short. Let's move on to the second to last set of crystals. We're going to head to this pretty looking spot first. This crystal here is called Lotus. I'm going to fly along the ASD path to the next crystal. Very easy path. Be careful with this one since you can fall off the tiny ledge. This one is called River Falls. Let's go to the next one. This next one is a real pain to land on, especially as a brood with how tiny the ledge is. This one is called River Pillar. The ASD can get to this one. You'll just need to jump in the spot I'll roughly be showing you. Up from about that spot there. Just be careful since it's a pain to land on this small ledge. I head up here to give you a better visual for roughly where you will need to jump at. Make sure you're directly in line with where the crystal is before you back up to get a running start and into a jump. Oh no, big fall, though it works out since we are close to the next crystal here. This crystal here is called River Rock. Let's go to the next one here. For this next one, the ASD just needs to follow the path on the top of the rocks to get to it. This one is Southwest River or South River Wall. We're going straight across to the next crystal. This one, for whatever reason, is called River Wall, despite not actually being on the wall. I'll show you the path that the ASD can use to get up here to this one. Let's get some more stam before heading to the last crystalline river. Another look at the ground path for the ASD. This last one here is called River Cliff. I'll fly along the path for the ASD before we go to the final set of crystals. You're going to want to stay along the top of the rock so you can drop down to the crystal. Be careful not to fall here, as that is a snapper pond down below here. Going by River Falls and behind Lotus. Now for the final set of crystals. We're going to start up here with the ASD path down to this crystal. We're going to walk again here. Trotting and running will just cause you to fall into the water below, and you'll have to try again. This crystal is called Lower Falls. Now for the next one. This one is called Upper Falls. The ASD can get to this one too. It's just a tad tricky. Watch me try to show you and fail cause of my big size and wings. There's a ledge path right here that you can get past. It's very tiny, but it is doable. This is how you get to it from the top. 'Cause, 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 Once more, we are going to walk here. Trotting and running will just make you go for a swim in the lake below. I can always show this one on my own ASD since you are going to see me fail a few times here. Let's just go to the last one since it is close by. We're going to do the ASD path to this crystal. This area is called World Tree, or Douti for short. This is another ledge where you have to walk and not try to run otherwise. You just fall and have to try again. This crystal has a few names. It's called Crystal Cave, or Sisi for short. It's also called World Tree Cave, or Douti Cave for short. That's all the crystals and names in this update for now. All of these are subject to change when they update the map, since they can remove or add more crystals. They can also change ASD accessibility to crystals as well. PvP can also have different names for some of these places I have named as well. These are just the more commonly used PvE names. Hopefully this can help out anyone new to Eldering to get a better visual on what the crystal areas look like, since just following the icon alone can be quite confusing if you don't know where you are going. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Let me know if you'd like me to do the ASD paths and another one for certain crystals. See you all next time.